quick little summary of Monday Night Raw. Edge returned, return of the Cutting Edge. Pretty awesome segment. Nice little back and forth between Triple H and Edge. Edge saying, "You may not be a dictator, but you are a dick." Like Triple H tried to cut him off, but he still called him a dick. That was fucking hilarious. Then like Triple H saying he can't lay a finger on him because of his neck injury, but he had the Shield bring Christian out, where supposedly the Shield beat the crap out of Christian in the back. Like, from there. Then, top of the second hour, we had a, recap of, Heyman's supposed knee injury, where he slipped on some water in the hallway. He had his doctor flown up to Canada to say that he tore his meniscus. Then Brad Maddox brought the WWE official doctor, said that his knee is capable, his knee is okay to go for Night of Champions, and that he faked his knee injury. Then this brings Punk out, attacks Curtis Axel, Heyman runs off, then he takes the Singapore cane and just starts beating Heyman over the back with it, giving Heyman's doctor a surgical beating. Hey, segment was kind of awkward at the beginning, slow start, ended pretty good in a hardcore extreme manner. Then we had some filler in the rest of the second hour. Then we get to the third hour. We have a match between Goldust and Randy Orton. If Goldust wins, Cody Rhodes gets rehired. And fucking Orton and Goldust had a awesome match. Told a story throughout the entire match. Hey, I like it. Give it like a good 3 stars, but whatever. It was alright. Told a good story. Orton comes out victorious. Then we come back from commercial. We see Goldust walking backstage, crying. Then Stephanie comes in. Typical evil heel Stephanie fashion, calling him a embarrassment and a loser to the Rhodes family, and saying how embarrassing for Cody not to come back. And then she brings in one last statement: "Tell your dad I said hi." Wow. I'm just saying, Stephanie McMahon is hot as a heel. Just saying, total MILF. And then we go on to a match, RVD, oh, fuck, I forgot who he faced. Oh yeah, Ryback. And then Del Rio comes out before the match, calling Rodriguez a peasant. It's alright. He's saying after he wins at Night of Champions, nobody's going to be chanting RVD, but they're going to be chanting ADR. Kind of like insulting Rob Van Dam. Get into the match. Ryback gets disqualified by picking up Rob Van Dam and slams his nuts into the ring post. Oh god, yeah, that looked fucking almost botched it in the beginning, but second time he just fucking got his nuts destroyed. Then back into the ring, Ryback gives him a shell shock, then poses in the ring, and then we go into the main event. Dean Ambrose versus Daniel Bryan, and also they go to a commercial break, saying, then you see Big Show walking to the ring. Stephanie comes up saying she does not want him laying a hand on any of the other members of the Shield, and he has to sit ringside doing nothing but cheering, which what he was doing. He was nothing but a cheerleader in the match. And before they go to a commercial, he picks up a giant TV and just smashes it on the ground. Fucking hilarious. Whatever. Whatever, it's an old ass TV, it wasn't a flat screen. No waste of money. I made a comment about this. Like saying, fuck you, Big Show, that's coming out of your paycheck. And we get to the match. Fucking wrestling clinic. Fucking Bryan and Ambrose were on fire. And then the moment where they were where Bryan was outside the ring, Roman Reigns attempts to go for a spear on Daniel Bryan. He steps out of the way, throws Roman Reigns into the steps. Seth Rollins tries to jump off the ring apron. He winds up being thrown right into the announce table. Dean Ambrose comes out, DDTs him on the ground, rolls him back into the ring, and then Daniel Bryan rolls him up with a small package. 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan finally wins a match on Raw. Good fucking match. Then Randy Orton's music hits, runs to the ring. Daniel Bryan runs out of the ring, attacks Orton. Then he gets ambushed by the Shield. Then you see Big Show coming up with a steel chair, wanting to attack the Shield and Orton, but can't unless he gets fired. Which sets up then you see Orton standing over Bryan. Actually, Orton picks Bryan up, shows him off to the audience, then gives him an RKO, stands over him holding the belt. You think it's going to end there, but Triple H comes out, tells Big Show to get back in the ring, pick Bryan up, and knock him out. Actually, which doesn't really happen. You see Orton getting impatient with Big Show. Orton tells him, I'll pick him up, you knock him down. He picks him up. Big Show turns to the corner like he did last week. Orton, getting really impatient with him, goes to him and said, you don't talk back to me, I'm the face of the company, and you will pick Orton up and knock him down to the mat. Then we see Daniel Bryan regain consciousness and lay Orton out with a shining wizard. Daniel Bryan finally shows that we can believe that he can win. This is what we wanted Bryan to do since the night after SummerSlam. But I still don't think Bryan is going to walk out with the belt. All I know is Orton will probably have somebody interfere. He'll like distract Bryan. He'll get hit with an RKO. Bryan loses, and the feud keeps going. I would like to see the feud continue into Hell in a Cell. Like, Orton and Bryan need to be in that match. And like I said in a past video, this feud needs to be in the Hell in a Cell. Plus, also you incorporate this feud into Survivor Series, Team Bryan versus Team Orton. Little way, and then have it go into Battleground. That, like, this feud pretty much can cover the pay-per-views for the rest of the year. And that is my Raw review. Peace the fuck out.